and of linear flowing time are limited to our ordinary experience of the physical world and have to be completely abandoned when we extend this experience. The Eastern sages, too, talk about an extension of their experience of the world in higher states of consciousness, and they affirm that these states involve a radically different experience of space and time. They emphasize not only that they go beyond ordinary three-dimensional space in meditation, but also, and even more forcefully, that the ordinary awareness of time is transcended. Instead of a linear succession of instants, they experience, so they say, an infinite, timeless, and yet dynamic present. In the words of D.T. Suzuki, quote, "In this spiritual world there are no time divisions such as the past, present, and future, for they have contracted themselves into a single moment of the present where life quivers in its true sense. The past and the future are both rolled up in this present moment of illumination, and this present moment is not something standing still with all its contents, for it ceaselessly moves on." Unquote. Physicists say that in the actual world, each observer can only experience the phenomena in a succession of space-time sections, that is, in a temporal sequence. Mystics, on the other hand, maintain that they can actually experience the full span of space-time where time does not flow any longer. Thus, the Zen master Dogen said, quote, "It is believed by most that time passes. In actual fact, it stays where it is. This idea of passing may be called time, but it is an incorrect idea, for since one sees it only as passing, one cannot understand that it stays just where it is." Unquote. Many of the Eastern teachers emphasize that thought must take place in time, but that vision can transcend it. As Govinda says, "Vision is bound up with a space of a higher dimension and is therefore timeless." The space-time of relativistic physics is a similar timeless space of a higher dimension. All events in it are interconnected, but the connections are not causal. Similarly, the Eastern mystics assert that in transcending time, they also transcend the world of cause and effect. Like our ordinary notions of space and time, causation is an idea which is limited to a certain experience of the world and has to be abandoned when this experience is extended. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, quote, "Time, space, and causation are like the glass through which the Absolute is seen. In the Absolute, there is neither time, space, nor causation." Unquote. The Eastern spiritual traditions show their followers various ways of going beyond the ordinary experience of time and of freeing themselves from the chain of cause and effect, from the bondage of karma, as the Hindus and Buddhists say. It has therefore been said that Eastern mysticism is a liberation from time. In a way, the same may be said of relativistic physics.